everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm so excited to share with you today a recipe for garlic. It's really garlicky too, so it's going to be really super good. But a garlic chicken stir fry. It has lots of delicious, colorful vegetables, and it's quite healthy, and it's delicious. What else can I say? So let's go over what we will be using. Today I am using some sugar snap peas, some onions, just diced the yellow onions, some red bell pepper, and some broccoli. I almost called it cauliflower. And I have some chicken here cut up that I've just sliced up in just small slices, pieces, what have you. This is chicken thighs. I like to use chicken thighs because they're a little bit more juicier than breasts. Actually, they're a lot more juicier. In this bowl I have a little bit of ginger. Now you can use fresh ginger if you like, but I have the powder on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. Here we have a chicken bouillon cube and some garlic, and this garlic it's going to be used, we're going to use half here and half there, and it's all going to come together. And we have some low sodium soy sauce, some chicken broth, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of cornstarch. And then we have some cabbage, and I have a little bit more chicken stock reserved here because we're going to do two different things with it. Some green onions, and I'm using some ramen noodles in with mine today. I know it sounds kind of quirky, but it's really good like that. You can make this and put it over rice. You can just add, you know, your type of noodles that you like to add, or if you don't want to add any noodles, if you want to keep it low carb or no carb, this is basically no carb. You can just eat it plain, just like this. And we're also going to use some garlic powder, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some toasted sesame oil. And that's it. That's it. So let's go over the stove and get started. While we are waiting for the pan to heat up a little bit, what you're going to do with the chicken stock that you have in the bowl already, you're going to add your sugar and your cornstarch. Oh, it's noisy. And your soy sauce, and give that a stir. And you're just going to let this sit. Mix it up real well. And we're just going to put this on reserve until we're ready to use it. Now my pan is heating. I'm going to add a little bit of the sesame oil. And we're going to let that heat for just a minute. And you are going to add, you're not going to add all of your garlic, just some of it. Maybe you can smell the sesame. And your ginger. And your green onions. And give that a stir. You can already smell that. It smells amazing already. I'm going to add just a little bit more oil here, and then we are going to toss our chicken in there. You just want to get that well combined there, get it mixed up real good, and toss your chicken in. Kind of separate a little bit. See, they're all about the same in diameter. You want them all about the same size so they can all cook simultaneously. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some black pepper. And a little bit of salt. And I'm just going to sprinkle the garlic powder right over it. And I will give you the exact measurements at inthekitchenwithsandy.blogspot.com. I told you this is garlicky. And I love garlic. If you know me, you know I love garlic. Now we're going to stir fry this for about 4 or 5 minutes until the chicken is completely done, no longer pink. And I've got this on medium high. And then once the chicken is done, we're going to transfer it into a bowl, and then we're going to continue with the other ingredients. It smells so good in here. I can't tell you how good it smells. Now, I've stir-fried these probably for about 7 or 8 minutes max, because mine are a little bit thicker than what I anticipated, and I just wanted to make sure that they were done. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer these to a bowl. Put them right in your bowl, and we're going to save these. Put those on reserve for a little bit, and then we're going to add a little bit more, and it smells so good here. A little bit more oil to your pan, and again, this is your toasted sesame oil. We're not going to quite put that bouillon in there yet. You're going to add your remaining garlic. And we're going to hold off on the bouillon cube for just a minute. Go ahead and give that a quick stir. Oh, it smells so good. You know, you don't need to wait till, you can make takeout at home. You don't have to spend arm and leg buying takeout when you can just make it at home, and it's just as good, if not better. That way you can add all the delicious things that you want to add. Now, go ahead and give that a stir, and then you're going to add your remaining vegetables. That's quite a bit, isn't it? You can feed a whole family, and just, I probably spent, honestly, on buying all this, probably less than $12, $13, and look at the abundance of food there. Now we're going to stir fry this. I'm going to turn this down to about medium high. It was on high when I had my chicken in there. We're going to stir fry this for about 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe, and then we're going to add our chicken broth. Give that a stir right before you add it in. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. And goes your little cube, your chicken stock cube. Give it a mix around there. It's going to take a couple minutes to come back up to temperature, but we're going to go ahead and throw our chicken in. Make sure you pour all the drippings in there as well. Loaded with flavor, and we're going to cook this again maybe for 3 or 4 minutes max. Then we're going to add our noodles and then let it cook for another minute or 2, and then we are going to eat. Let's go ahead and add our ramen noodles. You can break them up. I broke them in half, and then I'm going to go in half again. Add those in there, and it's just going to take just a minute or 2 for those to start separating. They don't take long anyway to cook, so it's going to be just a matter of time before they start separating. Okay, ramen noodles don't take but just a couple minutes to cook, so look, they're already starting to come apart. I've only been cooking this maybe for 2 minutes max. I'm going to continue stirring it until they're totally broke apart. You just kind of have to fluff them around there. And that's it. You have the perfect meal here. If you want to throw in some water chestnuts or what have you, or whatever vegetables you like, change it up. Throw in some whole mushrooms. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, let's plate this baby up. Look at this. My garlic chicken stir fry is done. And it didn't take very long at all, and it is going to be absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to try it. These are big old chunks of chicken. And again, you don't have to use the ramen noodles if you don't want, but why wouldn't you want to? Ramen noodles are delicious. Not the healthiest things, but they're delicious. Give this a bite here. Perfect. Hot, but perfect. Perfect. This is really good. Super, super delicious, super easy. And again, I made a big old pot of it. I mean, it'll feed your whole family if you have a family of 4. Make sure you try this. And try this soon. It's really amazing. And you can get the full written recipe. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited because I want another bite. I just have to hurry. I have to hurry up and talk so I can have another bite. You get the full written recipe at inthekitchenwithsandy.blogspot.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, and I'm now on Instagram. I appreciate a follow. I'd love a follow. If you're not following me, you need to. You need to. You need to do it now. So make sure you try this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.